gentle. The political hot goose. You sit up at me, you the fry. I for don't buy you the nyaka nyaka. This na the Hot Goose Network television. Me na gentle, the political hot goose. You sit down by me, you the fry. I for don't pay you the nyaka nyaka. Today, the 21st of November 2022. Today, me family, the hot goose, the for don't pay Ernest Bai Koroma and also APC Tolombo Tolgate Pambodi Party. And also the hot goose go come talk to una about the no runoff registration result we don't come out. And also the hot goose they talk about the flagship program we President Talk and Rubio they bring after we don't exhaust and implement the human capital development flagship program. You know, wonders they say never end. Monkey then say, you know, they left a black hand. We all know, say, Ernest Koroma, he gets some vested interest in the politics of Sierra Leone. Even where he's not a president anymore, even where according to the laws of Sierra Leone, Ernest Koroma no get forever become president till he die. But we see say Ernest Koroma, if we don't make a lot of effort before this time for make sure say he's staying in power. If na lie, una ask the sacked and most disgraced vice president Sam Sumana. Where it talks say Ernest Koroma say anybody wait him up before him. But in plans them where he get for remaining in power forever, he say he go kill him, he bury him, he drink champagne pine grave. And indeed, we see if one kill Sam Sumana, Tete Sam Sumana run away, he will draw all his soldier mandate and in police them. Me family, now this man today, when Ernest Koroma, he do all kind of things for let him manipulate and change with constitution. But God make Justice Kawan, may his soul rest in peace. He not be tolerate that one day because we get certain people and we been there inside the Constitutional Review Committee. We stand against that one day. Let God bless Mrs. I.J. Kaba. Let God bless Dr. Alhaji Alpha Khan and many other people. We been there in the Constitutional Review Committee, excluding Mohammed Opportunist Bangura, when him they go out there and tell people and say the need for put a clause inside the 1991 Constitution for states say Alex somebody come out as president after 10 years. That person forget right for can't contest, or that person forget right for let they appoint him for become a president or prime minister. And anybody will be listen to the campaign where Ernest Koroma send Mohamed Bangura for the do. It tell and say, it be the talk say, let's really as they agree for say, therefore make with constitution like how Russia, the constitution day, so that Ernest Koroma for don't come back na power. Now that not the reason Ernest Koroma be appoint people them for come na parliament na the APC party. Even way them people and they, beaucoup of them they not qualify. Some of them old, they not able to work again, like IB, Liban or Pupu Kago. They not able to work anymore for make sure say they contribute to the national development of that nation. Some they like IB, Liban or Pupu Kago. The yai you know able to see again, even if they double the lens them, not the yai. But because IB, Liban or Pupu Kago na dishonest personality, because IB, Liban or Pupu Kago na person way in a crook and a criminal old man. Now they all been in at the bid for make sure say Ernest Koroma become prime minister, and I they understand from sources well done in their personal life, but I understand say I be Liban or Pupukabo, the reason why make Ernest Koroma not ever sack idea around them, then say Nabi Ernest Koroma is the papa. So when I find out say plenty people are within that parliament, when are APC members of parliament, when they're not the friend of functional illiterate them, they're not able to do nothing. Ernest Koroma be go appoint them. A team up now he call the name like how village school teacher they call results of his school picking. That one they cause a whole lot of kulala for the Tulumbu boys. We make the lost election backed with them mess with them because of that country hinged on massive corruption and massive ethnic and tribal bigotry with them in Nepal. But family Ernest Koroma Tawa is not able to succeed. It handpicked Samura Kamalu Kamara because now in tribesmen and Ernest Koroma make sure say if do gerrymandering from the 2015 census where they lie and just design figures. The gerrymandering meaning a shape boundaries them. Not only the north where it pull boku constituencies them, it shape the district them middle where not get population, then also it add another region and plenty chiefdom them now the north for giving self advantage so that it will get plenty members of parliament them so that if Samura Kamalu Kamara win, God forbid, and then 10 and then parliamentary and then they for council they say they don't vote for let Ernest Koroma prime minister in that country. And therefore don't fidget with constitution, then review them if fits that process better. But because that one they fail, Ernest Koroma continue for day as chairman for life because he want continue for suppress in party because he want make sure see he continue for day as a leader because in a man with power how. That one day fail, we can see a young man come on the United States of America, we name Alfred Peter Conte. The first people that way attempt for fet Ernest Koroma, they call the NRM, when are the reformers them. The NRM they scatter because Ernest Koroma and man with the bribe is spray money, is spend and scatter the NRM until the savior of the APC, when Alfred Peter Conte come for can protect the party. We make Ernest Koroma, women they talk bongo talk. It's say not to court make a chairman, so court not get no right for Pulam. But we see say at the end of the day, that arrogance, that misbehavior, that rudeness we Ernest Koroma do, we can see say the supremacy of the law nine stand paramount. And the law nine prevail. Not to Ernest Koroma get any power. Now the law nine get power past all man. Then Pulam Why in Ottawa? But still, Ernest Koroma no one agree. And the APC, they're naive. They not get better sense. Then team up, then they cause Alfred Peter Conte. When na in don't come for make sure say it redeem them. But APC, because they get swear, APC because they get hacker, now God they try for redeem Sierra Leone from them. They're not going to understand all them here and the job with Alfred Peter Conte they do. So what happen? And as Koroma still they spend the thief couple because they want to make sure say the in boys in jihadist boys them they able to take over so that it will still come and lead. So anybody will come up from the north, we want contest in the killer. When I guess what's happening now? This game don't babala, this game don't mix up partners. Ebola Tolongo must like Koroma. It don't spend money, it don't organize insurrection together with Samura Kamalu Kamara for let them come fight and overthrow President Bill. It don't work. It don't organize Mamikos bomber them all day and night, then they cause that people in another country, woman, the imam, the pastor them, just for this Ernest Koroma. It don't work. It don't pay money to plenty artists them. Then Tomatis Cup artists them. For let them beat pan, they don't sing because they don't forget about their profession. They don't ignore and abandon their profession for pittance. Now then the big motoka na Facebook. It no work. They don't cause mamikos, all kinds of things. Politics of mamikos, politics of music. It no work. Now Ernest Koroma last week, he go gather. Interesting. Ernest Koroma go gather people them. He say he get plan, he prepare for make another party because he say Alfred Peter Conte don't team up and then king like boy Pekin, you know, allow them for let them get access to the party, he don't dream them. He sets and cites an example of JJ Rowlings. He say now the similar thing where they been do JJ Rowlings we been in party, we make JJ Rowlings make and register a own party. So with this, I want to let people that understand say that talk with Ernest Koroma talk, now something where you don't prepare, where you don't plan. Ernest Koroma, they register a new brand party. And Ernest Koroma don't hide under that party. And I got to show the party in name. Where they emerge soon. Ernest Koroma don't hide behind under that party for make sure say he set somebody inside for let the person go. He make like a breakaway from APC. They all get at that person there. For let the person stand under that party day before the next election. And they don't almost complete for do the processing for register that party before the deadline pass for let next give for nomination. When I mark my words. Now that make Ernest Koroma don't make sure so that they make sure they can't first say Peter Conte, they not go succeed. And APC, they get for make sure say APC don't ever register. But however, Ernest Koroma get for register. They on now currently, then they register a new political party when under day Ernest Koroma they send somebody when they contest na APC for let all the APC then go contest it. And Ernest Koroma get for campaign for that person. After when they don't register that party day, una watch, they get for submit the document and a PPRC. Una watch and see if na lie gen to the lie. Ernest Koroma now they prepare from the Hot Goose Network investigation. APC, they get for left arm, na Peter Conte hand, then they scatter Panam, they go na that new party, like how they be make UNPP tradi, we no work. Ernest Koroma, na mawe, not reliable, na selfish and egocentric character. Anything where they do, na for instance, if una not believe, una sit down and watch and see what thing get for come out. Because they be want try for bring in Kande Koleyum Kela. Now that be make the set what they call COP. But because the COP and Ernest Koroma be want the person we in the appoint for let it lead the COP. KKY say no. If I be want to run a mate, I not for don't come on behind SLPP, I for don't continue for work with President Tok Anubio for let to run a mate. KKY refuse. Now that make the like today when I see the COP don't turn Buskini COP. It don't scatter. When they find out say plenty palaver now between APC and the other NGC boys them because they be want set up that company for let them use Kela let it not contest at all. Let them hot in party. Dennis Bright, now the agent for Ernest Koroma and Yamsane. Now Dennis Bright they use for make sure say they do this job. But Kela naive. Kela not get experience for salon politics. They not understand. But however, it's saying that Inverton, the halala candidate on leadership issue. So that because Kela Nadana the reason we make a refuse for agree where President Bio say let it come home. It say a whole world. Because APC they don't go na corner, they force them tell and say they go make them flag bearer. But Ernest Koroma not go agree because Ernest Koroma not guarantee him. Ernest Koroma not trust them. APC no they ever trust anybody who come on a young political party, go to them. They go use you that moment because they want gain power. At the end of the day, either they disgrace you or they kill you to the worst case scenario. Like what they do, Charles Magai them. Charles Magai and Papa them. We been there with Shaka Steven. We be encourage Shaka Steven and they end up for disgrace them. I want to understand, say, because Ernest Koroma, according to the Hot Goose Network, because Ernest Koroma not able for infiltrate the APC, now that make the APC don't go with that injunction per Peter Conte, and they don't get for succeed by that injunction. Where they don't put, because they want let Peter Conte come up from the face. But however, since they don't try the cop not work, because Kela 91 lead and Ernest Koroma no wonder one day, Ernest Koroma one would have want put for lead the party so that it will still get that urge. It spend beaucoup money. It thinks it will win for let it turn that prime minister day. Now that one they didn't hate. But because it not work, now that make there's a confusion now in the COP. Now Ernest Koroma they now prepare a new party where they can register so that they will bring all the APC people and they come up here Peter Conte, then go there. Now they plan B that one day, and when they can see, then they can register that party. I see them get for loss that injunction where they come. When I go say gentle talker, now so they get for happy. One person will just come and say it don't break away from APC. He say they make a political party, but na lie. Now Ernest Koroma the Senate. Now Ernest Koroma the Senate. So APC they can't scatter. APC not get for Ernest Koroma they not get for allow. Hence Peter Conte they hence Samsumana for come they not get for allow in any shape or form for let APC contest that elections day. So they get for another they don't begin to lie to people and say now government responsible for let them not register. So that when that time go reach, then go get sympathy from the voters then go run behind the person where Ernest Koroma don't put now the new party where Ernest Koroma they build. For let the now that make Ernest Koroma don't begin cite the example of JJ Rawlings in your time where himself come out now in party he make new party. Una watch out. That are the game of Ernest Ebola, Tulumbo, much like Koroma. The game does scatter. But I want to know say even when they do so, President Bio continue for stand tall because the registration we don't come out. Salon don't talk say Salon don't show say that registration we don't come out. Sierra don't show say the elect President Bio. And let's tell you how 1,300,000 the bunya we they pantap and no go call them. 1,300,000 people na the southeast that they register. Now the north and Freetown combined now 1,900,000 na they register. There is no way APC will win that elections day because inside Freetown, SLPP and President Bio King always get at least 35% of the vote. So if we not take 400,000 from that 950,000 winner for Freetown, we not give APC the balance. We not add that one day to SLPP the 1,300,000. Then a 1,700,000 that one day. We not go to the north, we not take Sunday. So that amount get for reduce. If let's say we take 500, they add and they left the balance of the north and the west. Mother you don't beat say like fishball. And one thing the way APC they lie, I want to clarify, let people they understand clearly that where then they say the registration where they don't make people then are born, them boku pass fritter. That one they all na distraction. One halaki one we call himself Dr. John Lahai. 90 all over the place, it don't become nuisance. Because it can't make for job. President Bio no give a job because President Bio say not to so that they give job. Let it go and team up na line and apply if you qualify then again. So it don't join APC Tolombo for the Mami course. Then the lie say also the registration where that duplication where people they been register to when the machine cage. Because that machine they where you register na ya one, you register na the other side two. Then at the end of the day, if you continue, for do that registration day, you register one side and I register the other side, and they go na the machine for say you don't register 210. So now over the 200,000 people, over the 250,000 people, they will do that double registration cut across the country. APC the license na only na the not know. And then people and they by law they suppose for be behind bars for let them arrest them. But I don't know what's in the plan when NEC get for them during the time when they go for go verify. Maybe in that time when they go for go verify, now they NEC they clamp them or I don't know what's in the plan. But then people they not get for virtually votes na that election because they're not criminal then. Anybody who register 2 term when the law catch them na criminal. One of the punishments in not get for vote per election. So let APC not lie say now they. So if APC talk say now from the north, now they then pull that 250,000, then APC now they been go for go double register. They be no waiting the dipper. So now they been go for go double register. So I want you to understand that one day. And then number 2, one of the most important things where I want let Swellionians they know, and where I want let the government know, and where I want let the Minister of Education do. I don't hear the issue between Dr. Philip Kanu and plenty staff them na Mitimagai University. I know we want put more today again after where we all put more by the fact say Dr. Philip Kanu not do very well. We find out say Dr. Philip Kanu professionally a blunder will make the suspend them then indefinitely from the University of Mitimagai because of the tribal bigotry, the unprofessionalism, the values and way the teaching profession gets, where it undermine them. But then, a lot of cases they be done there, where people they be don't go with the university in a court because they claim say Dr. Philip Kanu he pulled them per job unfairly, he pulled them per job because they not belong to in tribe. He pull them per job because they not belong to a cycle. He pull them per job. He not give them pension. He not go through no correct procedure for make he pull them per that job day. And he pull them per that job. So the people them disgruntled. Plenty of them go sue the university in a court. Plenty of them want for let them get them benefit. He refuse forgive them. One part them they say now Professor Magbelify. Where been dede, according to the Hot Goose Network, Dr. Philip Kanu pull up arbitrarily. Just like he pulled plenty staff then. And it tells some staff, according to the Hot Goose Network, say, he know they come for surround himself with Mende person or SLPP people. Those were his statements according to the Hot Goose Network investigation, where it be the arbitrarily sack them people and they drab them, lie for them, and pull them. But again, we're not going to deny the fact say he not talk him because he don't go publicly, he don't make a statement. When a tribal statement, we all man know here, we show say Dr. Philip Kanu again malice for the many people, again, malice for the SLPP government and SLPP party and many other people. So we're not going to deny, say, all the allegations there where people that we don't put against them, say, now because of tribalism, now because of they not belong to a cycle, they not belong to in tribe, they not belong to in party where they support indirectly because of the watermelon politics where plenty Israeli and Depa, we're not going to deny that fact. Then they don't make the university name don't go on the legal books. The bad books of the judiciary, we are in Boku case study. And during that time day, we see plenty people then go protest na Magai. Now, the government take a swift action. They set up a committee for investigate the entire matters then within a Magai college. But from the Hot Goose Network investigation, I've been done a follow-up keenly about that issue. You know, for let there be fairness, for let there be sincerity, honesty on that investigation day between Dr. Philip Kanu and the rest of the other staff where they express grievances against the way how they treat them, the way how they sack them. I think say therefore don't get a balanced and biased and neutral people them wait for day inside the committee for investigate the issues them with Mitimagai College. But from the investigation committee where they set from the Hot Goose Network investigation, I think say that committee enough fit and proper for investigate the issues them Nada University. And at the talk this for let President talk and nobody understand, for let Iyeri, for let the ministry, we're responsible when at the Minister of Information, Education, Dr. Alpha Wuri, because waiting myself understand, Dr. Alpha Wuri self na in Bobo with Philip Kanu. If there's anything to go by, then the investigation where they set, I not think say it proper. I not think say it okay. Because for let Dr. Philip Kanu self get fear trial, let the other people them back feel comfortable. I think the people that they put inside the committee, not for be people them where they na Magai College, when a staff and administrative officials them. Because there's a maxim in law where they can say, where lawyer they can say you cannot be a judge in your own court. And waiting this they tell we, according to the committee where they said where I go through, the head of that committee, now one man where they call Mr. Kabia. And that Mr. Kabia they, according to the Hot Goose Network investigation, now Dr. Philip Kanu, now he hire him, now he bring him, now he promote him to the position where he did today, and pull the one we been did it. Because the one we been did it, agree for increase Dr. Philip Kanu in salary. And when I they send this audio, when I they send this video, I they send the letter where the one we been did it, where they pull for put Kabia Day, where he refused Dr. Philip Kanu, pull up. I get the letter where he write to Dr. Philip Kanu, he say he not go able inside 2007, where he write that letter, say he not go able for increase Dr. Philip, it was in 2000, inside the 2000s, where he say he not go allow, he not go agree for increase Dr. Philip Kanu in salary, where where they go there beyond the structures of university salary. According to the Hot Goose Network investigation, Dr. Philip Kanu pull up and put this Kabia inside charge. And this Kabia, when are the chairman of this investigation team, he not gonna do anything fair. He not gonna do anything correct. In that thing, we're not gonna be biased in the interest of Dr. Philip Kanu, we increase in bread and butter issue Nada University. And when I send this audio, when I send this video, I will send the letter where Mr. Kabia, when I the chairman of the committee, when a predecessor be right for tell Dr. Philip Kanu say, they're not going to increase in salary. I go send them, let every Sierra Leonean see, let the president see. So I think, say, plenty people inside that committee, the registrar, the one they always put inside that committee, they are all part of the problem. So they should not be part of the problem, and they should not be in the good books of Dr. Kanu. When Dr. Kanu bring them and I promote some of them, and I they work with them, when I set the same people and they for can investigate the matter between Dr. Kanu and the aggrieved people they when they sack. I think that it will be biased. I don't observe, I don't watch, I don't study the individuals them. I don't go call all the name, but the chairman, when Mr. Kabia, should not be in that committee, and many other for not for Didi. It's not possible for let Didi. And plenty of the way they have become partisan. They don't practice APC politics openly. It's sad. It's sad. I even understand from the Hot Goose Network investigation, if it is anything to go by, for say Dr. Philip Kanu, I don't know if na Imba or Kabia, that Kabia they were the chair of Philip Kanu, I think Kabia, that Kabia of Philip Kanu in Mama, na be military officer. Na been grabbed a resign today together with Koita them because President Bio win. Because President Bio win, they say they not go serve President Bio. When in that Koita then they all resign, come on at the military. They say President Bio not better. So how them people they are when are anti-SLPP, anti-new direction, how they go don't fight people them, una go can't use them for being in a committee for fight against people them, where genuinely be done the work, even if them people they don't do bad, let them get genuine investigation. If they punish, if the law they punish them, let them know say yes, they are punished sincerely and lawfully. Let them not feel say some people the way they part of the problem, now they can't investigate them. Or let them not feel say some people them where the one way don't pull them arbitrarily, whether they investigate between the winner Dr. Philip Kanu, now them people then they where they don't promote, where they don't elevate, where they don't put in a strategic position them, they don't go put in a committee for investigating people and that report not go be fair. I mean, they expect say, therefore bring neutral people that were sincere and honest in that country. We're not a part of the Mitimaga University, they put in at the committee for do that investigation. If you now ask me, one of the people that were me for don't let Dr. Alpha recommend for let them go investigate that in one for me, Mr. Lashite, the retired principal of an I call grammar school. These are honest persons, sincere persons where the country get respect for. Or we get a very big administrator where I think now the head of tertiary education, TC, when are Professor Algali. These are administrators when are seasoned administrators then. Where therefore put as chairman in that committee with other people them for let them go sit down and go try for see how they go do that investigation where it go free and fair, because of course like them people and then the Sabi administration big time. Like Professor Algali, he don't take at the university corridor. If we understand how things and they work at the university, and it's a very good one. At least most of them people they are. Or then Dr. Dr. Silva, yes. Then Dr. Silva, then. These are people where they go watching a year and they talk the truth. We have honest people them where they for use for do that investigation. But the thing here, for let us set a commission, a committee for investigate themselves, we're full of people them where they support one side. that issue in order for fear to the other people where they want to see justice. Now that I want to know. Now that I want to know. So in this case, my recommendation, President Bill, I want to know, let them dissolve that committee where Dr. Alpha Uri don't form. Maybe Dr. Alpha Uri not even understand the type of people that we put there. And do ya, I recommend say all the one that were inside that committee, where they for the inside that committee where they investigate, let it not be people them where they work na meeting my guy. No, let them get extra people there outside the box for can't do that investigation. Otherwise, they're not get no fear. And most of them people they will left there, then they will pay their benefit, we don't suffer. Then back to Australians. Lastly, I want people to understand say the SLPP flagship program na agricultural revolution. President Bio don't tower for fet hungry. Now that make it don't determine say the next elections where they can vote for him a flagship program na agriculture. President Bio want let beaucoup food in the country. President Bio wants let beaucoup rice, yam, corn, let we become producers of food. And let we continue for export food, like how they export education they like today. And when we export food, the one way they can buy to we, then they left the money in a salon. And salon will be like Japan. Now, so President Bio want change the trajectory of the country. Now that make it say, it don't hear it where people then they cry hungry. Now that make where it come, it not be can't talk say, it they can't pull hungry. President Bio talk say, it they can't fight corruption. Because corruption, now they make anything where government for do for let people them better than they do. It say they can't make the human capital, they can't invest in education. For let people they understand, let them learn, they get the capacity for manage their own resources. Now it don't handle them parts the day, it don't go far. So now it say we self get for come now together and provide food for ourselves and they get the support. We don't see them bring plenty tractors in. President Bio, we don't test and one. We don't know say it they deliver. So we need for rely on him. He's trustworthy. And he get for do him. He get for do him. So how it they do him? And they make sure say everybody it creates a farm. All the challenges you don't see them. It creates for them we able to get rest for ourselves. And when we don't begin to produce food for ourselves, hungry they don't. Hungry they don't patak na salon. Now that I want to let everybody understand. So the next flagship program na agriculture. President Bio say it wage war on hunger. Now APC then will talk saying a lie. Because then I saw then the unbelief in Thomas's. During the time when President Bio say it account free and quality education, it go pull SS4. The same APC na they be the holla say na lie. It not go able to do am. Who say go pull money? It too lie. And that thing will not go ever possible. Then they even be the lie say America not get free education. When a lie, America get free primary and secondary education. We will get picking in we don't go school. Now America, we know. But at the end of the day, when President Bio begin the free and quality education, they begin to say, oh, if I don't wait first, let able test the waters. Now the same one they talk say, oh, now only free school fee they pay. So if President Bio say they can fight hunger and make sure say we begin export food now other country for make money, APC they continue for talk say in the work. We for no say na so APC then they always bring problem, then they bring solution. Now lie then at the DNA. They're not going for contest that election day. Now new party and Koroma they make. Now that make it final say APC them we were in a diaspora. Most of we in a Freetown will register. They not go register. We now we go register now we they vote. So when they talk to person, let the person show you say register. When I don't see, it's sad. It's sad. But President Bio they do very well. So agricultural revolution for the fact that President Bio don't pull an money talk and do, it they do them. When I enjoy this small music, then we continue and try for close the program. For the fact President Bio don't talk up, anything where he talk, it they do them. Now, where you want respect person and believe him, Koroma say no what you say for the what you say bucky food. They say person for be battle tested. APC we don't get the opportunity during Shaka Steven time. What we end per? We end per corruption. We end per tribalism. They begin giving back talk. Then they get try to Momo intensify the corruption past all. They say who say it's cow, nade it eat. Pakabaka, he left with war in the Momo, he left with a big war, hala trouble subhanallah. SLPP come under Pakaba, they done that war day. They set up a lot of institutions then now, where they na salon today, then NASIT, then NRA, then City Council, Local Council, then NEC, then ONS, then NACSA, all the institutions that we are the call so. When a system in governance, then we call institutions where they build for let it bring money to the country, when a revenue, because all the institutions they create job also for people in the country. Then anybody where they work, they pay tax. And then they write project, they bring money in the country. Now, so the country they sustain. President Kaba under SLPP, they do all that, they fix that country. Then go give APC another chance, and as Koroma saying a new APC, it beg people then for the bad thing the way APC we don't do that. At the end of the day, the APC, when I say a new APC, then at the worst APC, all the institutions the way SLPP be make, now they can sit down, they eat all the couple, then destroy all the resources there, then politicize all. They politicize all. At the end of the day, they left the country in austerity. Austerity will not ever happen at the world. Meaning the country money don't patak, nothing again. Then austerity. Because the government not been get no control over the money the way they come on at their institution they are. Like the Environment Protection Agency. All that one in the SLPP be make up. Now thousands of Sierra Leoneans they get job there. When APC come, they don't make no institution. Now that mean when them be they talk say would that don't for create job in a country. Now SLPP sabi create job. And they create job by their institution the way they create. If we not been get NRA, we now watch how many people they don't employ in a NRA. Thousands of them. We get NACSA, we get NASIT, we get Office of National Security, ONS, we get Mumu Police, traffic warden. We get local council, where the mayor Akisoya now the thief day. We get all the institutions there. We get NEC. Yeah, all our job creation. Now so SLPP they do. Now so country they create job for people there. Then as soon as they create revenue. But for more APC come under Ernest Koroma, the new APC, quote unquote, they eat all the money then they politicize the entire institutions then where SLPP create, where SLPP build for develop that nation. At the end of the day, APC not established, no, it's because any serious government we can institute, they establish, they create institutions, they build institutions where they count job for people and where they count money for the country. Now, so government they create job. Where APC come, the only institution where APC they open will get the opportunity again. Now, attitudinal and behavioral change. Their own behavior and attitude, it not still change. They left with part big time corruption. The one will be in charge when Philip Conte, Richard Conte in brother. Now Pademba Road we see him. The Ernest Koroma pull him again and you because you just put on it for some time, pull him but they shape the money. That is how APC then they we give them that chance they left with part austerity again. So how we go give APC chance again as alone? Una tell me. What did they go can't tell we again? President Bio come. Then this SNPP will come now. The new direction government. Now, what did they do? President Bio don't create a lot of jobs for Sierra Leoneans. The institutions the way President Bio don't create inside these 4 years. Let's show you some. Disaster Management Agency. Where fire case by people in our Wellington, now they run goodie. Where much like they happen, now they run goodie. Now they try for manage, for advice how disaster not for Bokuna the country. That disaster management agency, the office in Aberdeen, after the bridge, now the left side. Madam, you don't establish that one in an institution. It don't create thousands of jobs for Sierra Leoneans them. We go do that environment studies and other studies in a college they can. Institution where APC not get mine established. President Bio open them. Thousands of Sierra Leoneans they write projects, then they bring money for the country. Then they pay tax, they already work there. And then they protect the environment. President Bio not tap here now. It also creates an institution where they call forest guards for we youth man them where APC deny them the opportunity for let the land book. Then thousands of them they get job every year. Then they pay tax back. And they reduce. Now that means we not click again because through the Ministry of Youth, President Bio don't create car wash facility because they're not allowed to let them land book. But President Bio still decide for open car wash facility for them. All the youth man will be the whole bucket, go na gutter, take water for wash car. They all did up at the car wash program. You know the Yeribo no click again because government not they tolerate that one day. Not to tolerate this government they tolerate. It encourage people to follow the able become self-reliant for so that they will get their own livelihood for themselves. Let them become dependable by themselves and what they able to do. And then also, President Bio say is still for invest in agriculture. President Bio they don't open factory when a pineapple factory. We're going to Japan, a lobby. Pineapple factory, they make pineapple juice in Australia. That factory there, number one, then they make big pineapple farm. Inside they employ over 1,000 people there for manage that family. Then they pay their all. Australians there. Then inside the factory, they employ other people there. They open butter factory where OPC Umaro Napoleon Koroma been there. Where they go video with Sierra Leone sisters and brothers, they employ them. They create job for them and they all they pay tax. Then factories they all they pay tax to the government. And then tax then they take pay police, pay teacher, pay their opikines to feed them, and pay soldier man them, and nurse them, and civil servant them. You see serious government? President Bio also don't open cocoa factory. We said they make cocoa and coffee. They said they make chocolate. So the one where they plant the cocoa and the coffee, they all for go back in the bush. They able make their product and sell, then they make money. Then people then they buy and out from where they export, where they make up on the country. President Bio don't get per mine factory. So these are all institutions that where President Bio they establish. Another country they. Inside 4 years, APC inside 11 years, now attitude na change. They not create no job. The institution they have President Bio established, like the one now that they make, that's a Palapa bakery now Wellington. Then they make up. That one they don't also, even when they bill them, they don't create job for you to when they're messing at them. The tourism, where you don't establish for that Budapest where they can now every year. Because of the MCC reports where they go, they say salon safe. The security sector will get good score. Anytime like this year, over 600 of them come. They buy, they take visa when they enter a salon. That money they go under government. And what happen when corruption be rife? APC they not been get no side for keep the government money. NASIT where SMP create where they get the one way they be put in at the APC time where they get the money that they be the eat and them give an excrement you. NAXA then they eat and them give an excrement you. NRA they eat them down the court then give an excrement you. So now so the corpus scatter in the country where they say oh money be the outside APC time. So then they give girlfriend a 50 fatter all things scatter. Now then they make Ubingo austerity. Now the loopholes and that the way they be open. When President Bio come, they lock all. He say, and they make single treasury account. Meaning every agency, every department, every ministry, any money where you make, when they go to now one pot. Now they call treasury account, single treasury account. All they say one pot. Now from there now, President Bio go see now say he don't get control over the national resources. Wherein President Bio established transparency and accountability structure and make a bill for let all man will know how much salon they spend money. Like now 1 cent you go to bank today, they will show you all the slip then. So if una the Yerry Africanist press, they go like, oh, they don't give this receipt. President don't go here. This but yes, because now open system President Bio they operate on. Now a law for say anybody will ask for anything, even the salary where they pay President Bio, you not citizen, you want to know. You go to the bank, then they show you. Now so President Bio don't make information open. Now that make it the score MCC. Now President Bio can force this year for MCC now the whole Africa. And now President Bio, what he don't do again? He don't go lobby with America. America don't give money when at $380 million for let them bring everlasting, permanent electricity na the entire western area. And then they can build a plant na Kisi from American embassy. So you don't see a serious government, what it go do? And a Koroma in flagship program and light. Where then go, lights go. APC then flash the subsidiary flagship program now road network infrastructure because now they didn't get kickback. Look, Wickensi Road. It is flawed. Boku money they take, they make up. All the road where they make when they say they can Wickensi Road, they don't point. There is no system put in place where APC in power. How we go get the opportunity now? Una tell me back. Because this election get for talk about what you don't do and what you they do now and what you get for able to do now. They project what you get for do. So Leone has been clever right now. If you think say Trade APC be make you in a heaven, you dey enjoy na President Bio don't come point all, they not vote for President Bio. But if you think say Trade, the pikin then will be the struggle for pay school fee. Even if like what APC they talk now, ordinary school fee matter be they pay it better. Why they been there for 11 years? They not pay that ordinary school fee. Day. All the good talk the way APC they talk now, not disrespect to Swellonians and a provocation to Swellonians. Because I want let anybody ask APC all them good idea they own and they talk now. The way how they explain for them matter be for don't rule. So when I get all them good ideas, they will give you 11 years. Why would I not do it? That tells how wicked APC then did. There be no say Now so they for do something. If they be tell APC can't tell we say, well, will not be no say na so for do. We for don't understand. Say where they not be no. Although ignorance of the law self, not to excuse. But for don't pardon the small. But for the fact that then they try to tell we now say, there be really no say the free education. Now these people them need, now these people them need, but why they be the lie we say, you know, they work. And why they not be doing? Why they not be doing the right way? We give them 11 years. Why only through just 4 years? They one can control Madabiu, how it for govern. We have been get 11 years. For say Salon be they enjoy, we make the job pull now. If Salon be really there in pleasure, Salon be they enjoy, like how APC they lie. There's no way we for don't pull them 2018. Because we want whether they bring better to we. And they get all them good idea, then they not be doing. When I share this program, you hear the listener audio, share another other group do ya. People they want hearing. You hear the listener, YouTube, subscribe that red thing. Press, you know you pay no money. Now for let they part of the show. And then drop your message. You hear the watch now Facebook, follow the page too. So when I don't see, it's so interesting, it's so funny. APC, they make sure say that they always try for do the wrong thing. When they talk all good thing, so that good thing are all who said that idea been there. Oh, no, not been doing for 11 years. We don't give them chance now. Austerity the left foot. So we don't go give them chance anymore. I like na school fee, be a school fee say president, you they pay for them picking them. That picking way man them in the abuse and try for let them pay school fee. Where they go rally for let able pay school fee. Where they go sell in the streets. They know they drive you now. They say how they pass boku. Even when the picking in the pass, APC they vex. If the picking they fail back, they go complain. They will say free education, free fail. But it not go be. They picking they know they fail. So I don't understand that. APC then they make new party. Madabiona the best president. I want to know. You see? Even in the history of food, la teuna, whether they have a serious there, I get a certain friend na Nigeria. Inside worry na Nigeria. If they sell rest and building materials, one bag rest pusawai, then they sell on 50,000 naira. And 50,000 naira when I Google an equivalent to dollar. Now $112.99. Now so they sell one bag rest na saloon. The rest will not better. That other one. Then they sell at 44,000 naira. That one is around $100 and something cents. $100, $101.99. 44,000 naira. Una Google the 44,000 equivalent to dollar. 50,000 equivalent to dollar. You will get person in Nigeria. Una call them. Let una ask them. If na lie at the lie, let them show una how much at the one bag rest. Where they sell. Then one bag cement na Nigeria. Na 45,000 naira. 45,000 naira. We equivalent to $103. Una ask na Nigeria. Na so then they sell one bag cement $100 na saloon. Then they sell one bag rest $100, $112 na saloon. No. Una no go take even when President Bio pull taxes for the rest. They pull taxes but I say no. It's still expensive small. So let a come fetch this hungry by embarking on agricultural revolution. So that we will make food. And we see President Bio not talk I do. Because we know I say anything we talk, they do. And all the way don't talk, say they do. First in history, for let them drag former president in Kabal, na court for thief. Na saloon. President Bio na indua. Now that make President Bio say if he's a thief, where it come out after in 10 years, let it count and a court if it's if. It don't talk, I don't talk for say now for one person. So why APC for vex? Where you go Liberia, rest no didi. Then they fetch for rest. Now all don't see on a video. Then they run with rest from salon and they go to day. If rest cheap now, Liberia, like how APC they claim, and Guinea, and the other side and they why they not for pull and they and cancel and a salon with there for make more money? Why na salon the people then they pull rest for run away with? We'll all see now that video then they catch the rest truck. Now the whole sub-Sahara salon get the cheapest commodities there in that country because we get the best president who's have been manage the economy. Now that country for go austerity, but you know go. The 10 way enough for go austerity. When a Ebola 10 safe, we all country they give money. Nobody not be busy, but in your country. England, when a UK, they don't change 2 presidents there. The last president or 2 resign, they say they're not able to manage this kind of hardship. We don't for done at the world. Where they happen in England. They come out. President Bio not still come out. Not to make the Pope go take in wealth in the battle. Now President Bio don't bring that 30% bill for women for let them get access. Let them go get access to for let the woman they get access to what they call to anything in governance. Hands of our guys don't expand to the world. All these are good things they will talk about. Unayeri, Mina gentle. The political outgoes. Una share this program far and wide. Una subscribe and una press that bell, that notification bell for all, so that we account una go know. Una share. I want to listen to this music as we end the show.
Trust the process. Prince Keke, Lunge Baba.
Matabio,
Talk and do, you not talk and do.
50 in your tea.
Talk and do, you not talk and do.
Julde Jallo,
Talk and do, you not talk and do.
50 in your tea.
Talk and do, you not talk and
For
do.
the free education,
Talk and do, you not talk and do.
extend the airports.
Talk and do, you not talk and do.
Your mayor projects,
Talk and do, you not talk and do.
fight corruption.
Talk and do, you not talk and do. Talk and you do press so you don't prove Talk and you do press so you don't prove Tell we say it give we free education. You do Tell we say it extend for we the airport. You do Tell we say it fight against corruption. You do Tell we say it will approve all the teachers. You do Talk and do, you not talk and do. Talk and do, you not talk and do.
Matabio,
Talk and do, you not talk and do.
50 in your tea.
Talk and do, you not talk and do.
Julde Jallo,
Talk and do, you not talk and do.
50 in your tea.
Talk and do, you not talk and
For the
do.
free education,
Talk and do, you not talk and do.
extend the airports.
Talk and do, you not talk and do.
Your mayor projects,
Talk and do, you not talk and do.
fight corruption.
Talk and do, you not talk and do.
Me fumble them. As this song don't say, trust the process. We just get for trust the process. As this night talk and do government, what we say, we go do am. So 50, see your tea. Now that's make with the people of this country. One for tell Boku thank you to the talk and do president, retired Brigadier Julius Madabio, and your dynamic vice president, Dr. Muhammad.
Network TV.